A conservative YouTube channel that has, in my opinion, one of the best YouTube channel names of all time because I relate to it, Generally Irritable, has had, well, they're creative, let's just put it that way. And they've got some videos, it's a conservative channel, so they've got some videos poking fun at me, and I have a sense of humor, so I'm totally fine with it. But one of our viewers had sent me the video that we're about to show you, and I loved it so much, and I thought it was so funny that I couldn't help but want to share it with you all. It took a while for me to get in contact with the person behind the channel. Erica Reddick is her name, and I did get permission from her to use the video. The video we're gonna show you though was changed by us a little bit because some of the videos used were copyrighted and we didn't want to violate the copyright rules on YouTube. So I wanted to give you that warning ahead of time. But if you want to see the original video and you're curious about the channel, again, it's called Generally Irritable. They also commissioned the music from the Beats Ballistic artist Kingdom, and and the site is ballisticblade.com. So we'll have some links in the description box if you want to check it out, but I do want to give them credit for it because I think it's really well done. I think it's super funny, and I'm not gonna lie, me and my husband sometimes sing it when we're at home, like randomly. Without further ado, here is the video from the YouTube channel Generally Irritable. Like, don't minimize the financial burdens associated with these things, okay? Because like I am literally freaking the out about the charging station thing. Like, it's gonna cost, we're gonna take out a massive loan. Give me the money. Give me the money, okay? Give me the money. Give me the money. Endless pressure. Give me the money. Give me the money, okay? Give me the money. Give me the money. Give you off, okay?
No, you can't do that.
Like, give me the money. Give me the money, okay? Give me the money. Give me tax credits. I don't give a about tax credits. I don't give a about tax credits. I don't give a about tax credits. Tax credits. Tax credit. Get what I'm saying? I don't give a about tax credits. I don't give a about tax credits. I don't give a about tax credits. Tax credits. Tax credit. Get what I'm saying? Give me the money. Give me tax credits. Give me the money. Give me the money. Give you off, okay?
No, you can't do that.
Like, I don't give a about tax credits. I don't give a give me the money, okay? I don't give a give me the money. Give me tax credit. Give me tax credit. Get what I'm saying? I can't take it. God, that was so well done. Okay, so a lot of the videos got changed due to the copyright issue, but and you should watch the original because the cussing is in it and it sounds better with the cussing.
I have to hear that, yeah.
Yeah, so well done. How do they do that? I wasn't singing obviously when I was going on that rant, and I'll give
you weren't?
No, I mean I'm not a singer. I try sometimes, but
auto-tune.
Auto-tune can do that?
You
like,
just
that's
find a
impressive.
Gen Z person and they load up an app and they do it for you, I guess.
How good was that? That was so good.
It was pretty good. I think I know, there were a lot of the ways that it was good. I think one way that might make you like it, that you may not even realize is one of the reasons you like it.
Okay, tell me.
Is that because they used the same clips of you many times, the entire video is effectively Cenk trying to talk and you cutting him off over and over and over and over again.
You know what? That is probably something that's playing a role subconsciously in how much I love that video.
They keep cutting to him like about to talk and then you just go right back into it. I think that is, you've been pent up with how much she's cut you off for the last 16 years.
17.
And you needed the 17 years. And you finally got revenge.
Honestly, once the beat dropped and it went to the part where I'm like, I don't give a about tax credits. I was like, oh my God, this is so good, it's so good. Okay, so the context in case you guys are wondering, like what the hell?
I think I can guess.
So Cenk and I, it was during a bonus episode actually, and I got super annoyed because there's like leftists that hate watch the show, and they like look for things to cut out of context to make me appear like I'm this like rabid right winger who hates progressive policies and like doesn't want to respond to climate change. No, I was sharing a personal anecdote about what we're experiencing in our building, where some of the people who live in the building want electric cars, which is fine, but they don't have a place to charge it, so they want to like install charging stations for every unit in the building.
Every unit?
Every unit, yeah. That's a lot of money. Every parking, every unit has its own parking, and so each one, so every person who decides to get an EV would be able to charge it. Again, I understand why people would want it. It's just that with a building like that, it's gonna be very expensive. So in the HOA meetings, we look at quotes and how much we would have to take out in a loan, and I was pissed. I was really upset because what we keep hearing over and over again from Democrats is, no, we don't want ordinary people to absorb the financial burdens associated with transitioning, and so we're gonna do this and we're gonna do. There are no options for our building, basically. So we're gonna have to take out that loan, and that's a big financial burden. So there are some people like myself who's been fighting it because I don't think that we should take out a loan. Every year without fail, if you're in an HOA situation, there's gonna be your monthly HOA fee, which has consistently gone up every year. And then on top of that, there are these things called special assessments where something breaks in the building, there's a plumbing issue or what have you, and everyone has to pitch in to pay for it in a special assessment, a one-time extra payment. And then on top of that, so on top of the monthly HOA fees, on top of special assessments that you should expect at least once a year, then you're gonna have an additional payment for a giant loan. And I was complaining about it, right? Because listen, I'm gonna be fine, I get it, I'm gonna be okay. But most of the people living in my building are elderly and on fixed incomes. So it's gonna be rough for them.
And unlikely to use the chargers in the short term.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, look, I'm sure they've made the argument that theoretically it raises the property value of your unit.
Yes, and it does, but I'm not looking to sell my property. Like I get that people are obsessed with their property values. Believe it or not, I'm not. I want a dwelling to live in, like that's what I care about. But yeah, I do understand that. It would increase the value of the property. But again, that's not the issue. The issue is, if a state like California is insisting on banning the sale of gas-powered cars honestly, pretty soon in
I think it's 35, I think.
2035, we're gonna blink and it's gonna be here. And so if we're gonna be forced to buy a certain type of vehicle or transition to EVs, then there needs to be a genuine discussion about how we're supposed to do that. Because it is gonna be a financial burden. And so that was what the discussion was about. And Cenk responded to me with like, don't you get like tax credits or something? And I was like, I don't give a fuck about tax credits. And I don't.
You might actually.
I don't, but you know how tax credits work.
Okay, I'm glad that you said I don't give a fuck about tax credits, because I was worried that when we're discussing this right now, you were being too level-headed and not providing material for a sequel to the music video in case Generally Irritable is watching. But you did drop a couple of F-bombs, and I think that that's what they need.
No, I mean, if they want to, cool, but like, that music video was so good.
It was very fun, yeah.
Endless pressure. But honestly, when I watched it, I'm a character. I get too animated sometimes when I'm upset. I need to maybe reel it in a bit. But I feel like you guys like it. I feel like it's entertaining for people.
Yeah.
It's not done on purpose, it's just who I am, but.
You know what I love is, so I see that this was uploaded about 8 months ago, and you say that you and Christian will just sometimes randomly sing it to each other.
Yeah.
It's one of the things about the internet that I love. When there's something small that theoretically might stick around for people other than the creator, so long that the creator may not even think about it. We have a couple of songs that Bart sometimes plays or Edwin sometimes plays to like get us hyped up before shows sometimes. And there's one, it's the theme song to DuckTales, but it's dubbed in audio from Alex Jones talking about chemtrails, and it's hilarious. It came out years ago. We've played it 1,000 times, and I'm sure the person who edited it does not even remember making it.
That's
but we
amazing.
still listen to it to this day.
You know what actually bothers me? Like, there's so much fun, creative content out there that gets no attention. So like the last time I checked, I think that, it's, okay, so the title, let's put up this graphic because it'll show you what the video looks like if you come across it on YouTube. So the title is this proof Anna Kasparian is a Republican now. Okay.
Provocative.
Okay, provocative title. Misspelled my name, but it's okay. It's all right. No,
Well,
no
your
harm
name is
done.
spelled correctly on the thumbnail.
I know, which is funny, but but it only got 1,800 views. That's it.
Okay, you're gonna have to tweet it out. I love the shot of you from No Filter burning the thing. It made me like nostalgic for No Filter.
So I went back and forth with Erica, who's behind that YouTube channel, and I don't want to. Obviously, like, we're DMing, so I'm not gonna like leak the DMs or anything, but I thought that her story was a little bit interesting because I gathered that she used to be more like liberal and lived in Hollywood, but she saw some of the stuff that was going on in like mostly some of the intolerance toward ideas that might be a little different from what's been accepted by the left. And it really turned her off. And I wonder how many people there are out there like that who might have been receptive to some progressive policies, especially during like the Bernie era, but then saw some of like the behavioral stuff like and didn't like it. And look, to be fair, I mean, I see a lot of stuff on the right that grosses me out in terms of like the way they treat people.
The right generally more tolerant.
No, I mean, but there is, I think, a good point made about like, we can talk about how intolerant the right is, but just do a quick check, like a quick scan of your own home to make sure it's not messy. You get what I'm saying? Before you start pointing fingers.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, very fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.